what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real
Alright,
far.
my lovelies, how are you all doing? Oh, I'm wrapped up today. I've still got this bloody bug, I just can't shake it off. It's nearly 2 weeks now, blimey alright. These bugs are gone forever, don't they, these colds? But the weather's been bloody pretty pantsy on the island anyway since I've been here. Been here a few days now. The weather's been awful, cloudy, rain and everything. But we're still cracking on. We still get out there and do what we've got to do. But it's hard to travel too far when the weather's bad because I'm scared of missing something. You know, being a vlogger, I'm always scared of missing something epic, a lovely view, and you've got to get the right light. So it's hard to travel too far when it's like this. But I'm sick anyway, so I don't want to move about too much at the moment. I'm just going to rest up for a week or so, get rid of this bloody bug. I'm going to try and do a bit of filming if I can. Right, we're at a little camp here, just on the side of the road, heading towards, where are we? We've come from the Grass Point camp. That was a fantastic camp, the last video. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was an epic camp. Didn't see a bloody soul up there. Bloody deserted. God, this island is so remote. We've come up past Craigmore, heading towards Tobermory, not Ballamory, but Tobermory, the main, the capital of the island. I'll be there in a couple of days' time, but stopping in a couple of camps on the way, just by the side of the locks here, or the sea locks really. And I just started, when I was walking last night, just up the road there, taking the dog for water, I heard a little bit of water hiding somewhere in the crannies and down a little gorge. So I think there might be a little feature up there. So before I move on to the next camp tonight, because I don't want to stay in one camp too much. It's only a tiny little lie-by. There's my view out the window, as you can see. It's all a bit murky out there. Not a lot going on out there at the moment at all, but it's still epic views all the way around the van. So it's been raining all bloody day. It's just bloody stopped. So we'll get out and have a look what this feature is before I move on to the next camp towards Tobermory, don't you know? Lovely. Well, there's my wee camp there. So it's a bit of a miserable day, but it's still stunning. These roads. These roads on Mull. I hardly see a bloody car. I see one or two in the day, but after 6, 7 o'clock at night, they're empty. You could put your bed in the middle of the road, you wouldn't get run over. But some epic cloud formations first thing in the morning as well. We've got stunning views all around me, all little birds everywhere, hundreds of birds. Finches and tits and all sorts. Some birds I don't recognise, so I'll have to look those up. Anyway, there's a little cranny up here that I walked last night when I was walking the dog. Ups a daisy, sorry about that. Just up there, see those cliffs up there? I heard something, a bit of water running. Let's go and have a look. Yeah, we've come up from Craignure, which is just down there a few miles, and Grass Point, where we had 3-4 days. Resting up. I'm still resting up now, to be honest. But there's loads of these little lay-bys, these little pullings right by the loch or the sea. It's actually a sea loch in between the islands. Lots of islands about, little islets in this archipelago. That's where we was last night. Just a quickie. We'll move on later on this afternoon. But I want to go and catch this bit of a feature. It's up here somewhere. Hopefully it's a little waterfall we can find. So I can have a little bit of a swill and freshen up my face in a wee burn. Lovely. Oh, beautiful coastline. The tide's on the way back in now. There's loads of seabirds of all different varieties. Absolutely lovely. I've not seen any seals or dolphins or anything as yet, or any raptors on the wing. Plenty of small birds. Right, we'll crack on. Oh, I can hear, well, I can't see it, but I can hear water down there somewhere. Look at this, walking in the middle of a road on a Saturday afternoon, not a car about. Oh, I'm loving Mull. So quiet. I think I've been a week now and hardly seen anyone. Right, I don't really can hear that sound. But when I walked up here last night with the sky, can you hear that water rushing? It's in there somewhere. Can't see nothing from the road, but I'm going to climb over this fence. There's nobody about. I'll climb over this fence and we'll go and see what's up there. There's something up there. It looks pretty nice. Let's go and have a look, eh? Can you hear what I hear? Yeah, there's water here. I can see a fall. Oh, it's on this farmer's field. I hope I don't get shot or nothing. But I've not seen a bloody soul for days, so we should be good. I'll turn the camera around to get a bit closer. Clambering through this beautiful... It's another little Harry Potter Glen kind of thing going on. Absolutely beautiful, look at this. Just off the road, you can't see this off the road at all. Got a wee burn there running through. We've got a lovely little water feature here. Let's show you this one. Oh, how pretty is that, folks? Guy's loving it. Beautiful little Scottish glen with a wee burn running through. And a little wee waterfall we found. Our own private little fall. How nice is that? That's pretty cool, eh? I think I'm just going to dip my head in the water. Oh, that was so refreshing. Oh, bloody hell, I left my hat down there. I'll have to go and get that. Oh, that was lovely. You may think it's crazy, full of the bug and the flu, dipping my head in cold water. It ain't cold water that's going to give you the flu, guys. Oh, love it. I love my dips in the water every day if possible. I'm in a loch, the sea, a burn, a waterfall every day. Lovely. Being blessed by the Viking gods. I love it. Oh, that was lovely. Right, let's get back to Christine. Oh, put my hat on my wet head. All my clothes are wet as well. I'm going to get drying, Christine. I'll soon be warm. Lovely. Try and shake away those bugs, eh? Lovely. What a lovely place. Right, we'll move further up the up towards Tobermory. Lovely. I won't be going to Tobermory tomorrow, probably the next day, but we'll find another camp tonight. Let's get in, Christine, and get warmed up. A nice cup of tea. Kettle's on, mother. Lovely, lovely Isle of Mull. Wow. You monkey. Right, that's our lovely evening walk on these lonely roads, no traffic. There's Christine up there. What I'll do, I'll square Christine away and we'll move to another camp up further towards Balamory. Not Balamory, Tobermory. Again, I'm mixed up. Tobermory, which is the capital of the island. Won't be going there today, but we'll find a camp further up. Find another epic view for tonight's camp. Lovely jubbly. Oh, it's so peaceful. Not seen a bloody soul. Just loads of birds, hundreds of little birds. Seabirds as well. Not seen no sea life as such, and mammals. Or any raptors or anything yet. But it's all a bit murky and cloudy today. Right, it's getting Christine. Get it squared away. Start her up and we'll move on to the next camp. Along up towards Tobermory. Tobermory, Tobermory, Bellamory. Right, Sky. New camp. Should we move on? Let's move on to a new camp, eh? Here we go. Let's roll on to pastures new. Lovely jubbly. Oh, Sky. To show you this little camp here. Another little camp here. I'm not going to stop here though. I want to move further up the coast. But by the side of a wee graveyard. You don't mind sleeping next to your graveyard. Nice little camp there. Plenty of room. Lovely jubbly. There's a holiday park there, but it's shut down. All closed for the winter. Lovely views across the bay there. Lovely. So a little look up here so you can get a better view. Oh, a car. Oh, two cars. Behind me. Two cars just gone by. There's a wee graveyard here. There's a bit of a building up there, not quite sure what that is. Might have a look at that before I go. Bit of a building there. Lots of these graveyards in Scotland where there's no church or no chapel, just a cemetery. Which is a bit unusual, isn't it? We don't do that in the UK, do we? In England. Wow, beautiful views up here. You can see there, lovely little camp. Off the main road as well, the main road's up here. But there's no traffic on these roads at all. Oh, we've got a coup here. We've got a pink coup. So look at this. Aye, we've got a pink coup. Didn't know they had pink coups in Scotland. We've got a pink one here. Look at that. How funky is that? They've sat on a little mound in the middle of nowhere. Amazing. There's a cemetery there. That funky building. Gonna look at that, see what that's about. There's Christine in that lovely camp. And here's the pink coup. Ah. Hello, Mr. Coup. There's bonkers. A pink coup. What are you doing up here, mate? What's he made out of? Oh, he's made out of steel. I mean, that took a bit of work. Here you go. Look at that. Birds singing in the background as well. Lovely. Beautiful, beautiful bonny Scotland. And the awesome Isle of Mull. Well, what I love about Mull is all the islets in this archipelago. There's little islands everywhere. Hopefully later in the year I'll get my supboard out and we'll have a little paddle over some of these little islands that's scattered around the island. Of course, you've got Isle Iona, which is a famous isle. I'm just trying to see what this building is. It looks like the remainder of a church. What's left of it? There's not a lot left of it. Look at this. Wow. Oh, somewhere to park there as well, look. Nice. Right, can I get into this this chapel? Whatever it may be. Is there a way in? I don't know. Oh, that looks like what used to be steps or something. Let's have a wee look. Let's have an explore, eh? Oh, this is on no listing anywhere. It looks like a chapel, doesn't it? That is old, blimey. Beautiful, beautiful views everywhere. Let's go and look inside. Oh, it's funny after you have to climb over the wall. That's a weird entrance, isn't it? You have to climb over the wall to get into the chapel. Bringing the coffins over there. Let's have a look. No signs what it's about. Whoa, look at this. Is it a chapel or an old farm building? The walls are way too thick for a farm building. This has got to be a chapel. I'll have to do some research. There's some studs there where the second floor used to be. Wooden probably. You probably had a thatch roof. Looking up there towards the eave or the aisle, wherever it may be. There is a tombstone in the middle. And it's got a carved figure on it. Wow, that looks old. Can't make any details out on that. That does look really old. Oh, what a funky place. I'll have to Google this and see if there's... I didn't see nothing when I did Google search for a building being here, but it definitely looks like it was some more inscriptions on the back. Are those Celtic signs? Are those Pictish or dunno? That is pretty. That is bloody old. That is one hell of an old stone. Wow. Here we go again, mooching about, guys. Getting on Shanks Pony and finding these little hidden hideaways. That definitely looks like a chapel opening there. Out to the window there. Wow. Look at that. Christine's up there somewhere. Wow. Bonkers. Just have a walk around the outside. What's that? Is that a sign? That says something. No, it's tombstones again. 1837. 1842. Blimey. There's a few family crypts here. There's a new part of the cemetery over there. Looks like the new part, the other side of the wall there. But obviously this can't be consecrated ground no more. I wouldn't have thought, I don't know. But these are all very old in here. Or late 1700s, I should think, 1830, 18th century, 19th century. And that is a strange structure. Is it a church? If it is, it's very, very old. And it looked like it was all dry stone fit when it was first put up. That is old. Looking back into the church. And that amazing stone in the middle. Wow. Oh, that's a bit special, isn't it? Well, I'll have to do some research on that, because that does look really old. Nearly as old as me. Here I am on the top of the rampart wall. So it's a funny way, it's a rampart wall to get in, like a little fortress. A bit weird. Right, let's get down the other side without breaking my neck. Oh, a bit awkward. Bloody hell, how did the parishioners get in there in the day? And the coffins, getting over that wall. That must have been a bit of a trial. Glorious. Right, we'll get back to Christine. Lovely jubbly. We'll get on to the next camp. My hair's drying now. Lovely. I feel so much better for it. Some may say, oh, you daft sod. You got a flu and you're sticking your head in the water. But that's what we do. That's what we do on country. Oh, it's so peaceful. So peaceful. Wonderful. Right, we go back to Christine. All I can think with these raised walls, with these stiles going over the walls, is flood defence. I don't know, but the sea's a long way down there. Can't imagine the sea coming up here. But that's the only reason I can think it's in like a compound like this. The same as the church down there. Right, there's no names of the church or nothing, so I'll have to have a look. Right guys, before we move on from this church, I've just done a little bit of research on it. It's a bit of a mystery, this one. It is actually called a penny gown chapel. Built, believe it or not, 850 years ago. 1200 that was built. 1200. That's when there was only about 5 chapels on the whole of the Isle of Mull, apparently, when that was built. And it's a bit of a mystery. They don't know a lot about it. There's not a lot of archaeology or anything being done there, so they don't know too much about it. There's lots of legends and whatever. Scottish legends about the place. And they believe that cross that's in the centre used to be a cross, but the top's missing off it now with those Celtic signs on it. They weren't Celtic, they was like Mother and Mary or something, but I couldn't quite make it out. But they reckon someone's moved that about 600 years ago, 500 years ago when the roof went. Moved it from outside to the inside chamber. Bloody cough. And there's loads of legends about fairies that live there, and all the local islanders in this particular peninsula used to go there and give offerings to the fairies inside the chapel for favours that they wanted the fairies to do them. Love Scottish myths. And apparently somebody went one day with a small stick that big and asked the fairies, can you make me a mast for my ship out of this twig? And obviously the fairies thought, you're having a laugh, ain't you? And they disappeared and they haven't been seen since. So that's the tales of the fairies at Penny Gown Chapel. Really interesting. Right, Stephen, that's enough of the history lesson. Hope you enjoyed that, folks. Let's get a camp. It's starting to get dark out there now. Starts to get a bit grey. Let's go and find a camp base, guy, and settle in for the night, get some supper on, and a cup of tea, something for my sore throat. Catch you in a bit. Well, Sky, what's that he found? I've got my lights on for some reason, on my camera, on my iPhone. What we found, Sky? Wow. To show you this, guys, you won't believe this for a window view. I think this is the best ever window view. Get the chocks out, because we're at a jaunty bloody angle, right? Let's have a look at this. Look at this. Oh, Stu, you'd like this one, mate, for a photo opportunity. We've got a ship graveyard outside the window. And a beautiful little Scottish village there, Mull village, in a little quiet harbour. And a heron just flew overhead. It's a bit dark now, but I'll show you this in the morning. Wow! Can you hear that? Nothing. Quiet. Wow, just a few days into the island. I don't think I'm going to beat a window view like this one. This is the most epic window view. Wow. Can't wait to show you this one in the morning, folks. We've got a lovely little village just down behind us. Got a pub, got a spa, toilets, everything down there, just over there, down that little narrow road there behind us. The roads are all quiet. Wow. I hope it's a nice day tomorrow, so because I'm going to stay here for a couple of days. Definitely stay here for a couple of days. I've tucked myself right in a cheeky little camp, a cheeky little squeezing that I've got. Don't think many people park here. But this is a photographer's dream. This is these old graveyard boats. They're wooden hull boats as well. Blimey, just show you out my window. It's a bit dark, but I will show you. This sky in the dark. So the light's not very good. It's quite bright on this phone, but look at that. or a view out my window. How special is that? And it gets even better around the corner there, guys. I'll show you later. In the morning, we'll have a walk around. Might get drone up as well. Oh, wow, what a beautiful, secluded little Mull Scottish hamlet. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to settle in, get some dinner, kettle's on mother, nice cup of Yorkshire. I think I've got a nice steak pie tonight. Look at that. It's like glass, the water out there. We're in a calm bay. Graveyard for ships.